you're going to have to start caring, because that job that you may be about to lose, or that you just lost, or that somebody close to you just lost, and that economy and the prices of things going up and your taxes going up, it's all going to affect you. And if you don't start becoming more concerned about politics, these things are just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. You've got to contact your elected officials, and you've got to let them know that you are fed up, you're not taking it anymore. They consider every phone call that you make at least like 10 or 20 people, the same perspective, at least 10 or 20 people. So maybe even more. I don't know, but just, shut them down, call them, and any issue that you do, we're very, very, very concerned about. Another way that they're, tricking us into socialism and Marxist ideology, and bringing everybody down to the lowest common denominator, where everybody makes a little bit of money, and then the big fat cat taking their joy rides in Air Force One get to have all the money, is they're doing it with global warming. Oh, you know what? Global warming just wasn't cooperating like it should have. So what they did is now they've changed it to global climate change, because actually the temperature's been dropping since 1998 now. And I just want to, Jim was kind enough to bring in his globe. Isn't this lovely globe? Do you like this?
Incredible.
Isn't that lovely? The globe rotates around. I'm going to hold it up a little bit higher. Okay, here it is. It rotates around. Here is the United States. Okay, so we see, look how big my finger is, okay? Now, this little teeny little dot right over there at the top of Oregon, that is Portland, Oregon. And you really think that if we, recycle and we worry about every little square block of wetlands, that we are going to better affect this entire, now zoom back out please, this entire planet? I mean, you got to be smoking something to think that that is going to affect the weather. 2/3 of this planet is covered by what? So with this part, that's blue, that's water. That's water. Catch a clue. The people that came up with this hoax are the people in the UN. The people in the UN came up with that lovely little program called the Oil for Food program. That was the biggest scam in the history of the world. And they're trying to scam us again. Do not let them scam you. This is an excuse for them to say, if you're going to be the evil dictator, as I said before, and you are going to take over the entire planet, yes, it will be my fiefdom. You are going to have to make something that this entire planet is concerned about. And the only thing the entire planet's really concerned about, when you break it all down, is the weather and the health of the planet. So that's what they're trying to sell you.
Well, 99% of what actually causes global warming isn't man-made. It's a great heat tab in the sky. What's made today such a beautiful day, is that, the sun. And it's really interesting, because I actually am, one of the hobbies I have is astronomy, and I actually have a pretty neat little telescope. And with that neat little telescope, I actually have two different filters. One is a hydrogen alpha filter, and the other one is a sunspot filter. And you can actually see the actual sun through the telescope, and you can see that there's zero sunspots right now. Right. Not only is there zero sunspot, there's really little solar activity. So it's really weird that, the thing that causes 99% of the heat on the Earth's surface is the one thing that we haven't properly studied to be able to determine,
they don't
what
even
really
put it
causes.
In their equations.
Well, yeah, because the actual.
They don't want to.
Well, they can't, because they can't properly measure it. SOHO is a satellite that's in orbit between the Earth and the Sun, and the greatest solar flares that ever occurred actually occurred in the time frame of Halloween of 2003, and they were so big and so powerful that they thought for a little while they thought that they were going to destroy Earth, but they actually shut down SOHO because the flares were so powerful that they couldn't even measure it. So if they can't even measure a flare with current astronomical measurements, how on earth can they go ahead and make a calculation on every spot on the Earth as it's becoming warmer? It's not becoming warmer, it's becoming colder.
Yeah, well, doesn't sun flare activity determine how much heat actually comes to the Earth?
That's a significant portion of it, but they can't properly measure it, because that one spot on the sun is a spot that you can't really determine the energy output that's going from the sun to the earth.
And also in their equations, they cannot properly predict the movement of the clouds and over the planet. If you guys are really interested in this, I had a fabulous guy on the show, and it's on YouTube. I'm all over YouTube. You can see all my little political shows. That one we did on Obama, not a natural born citizen, almost 8,000 hits. Yeah, baby. So, I did one called Global Warming, Man-Made Global Warming Scam. And I had Chuck Wise, who is an experienced meteorologist and scientist in this area, on there, and he broke it all down and tells you why this is all a big scam. This is how they're trying to get in your wallet. This is how they're trying to steal your liberties. Wake up and stop drinking the green Kool-Aid.
It's all about control and manipulating us into becoming compliant, sheep-like citizens that follow what the political dictators want us to do. But it's if you take your money away through taxation, you've got no money to do anything with.
That's right.
They limit your fuel, you've got no ability to travel.